Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, VSG Let's Do This. If you've been watching my videos, I just want to say a big thank you for all of that. You really give me a lot of encouragement. You ask great questions, you give me great advice. So I really appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel and this is your first video, please subscribe and hit the like button. I send out videos every week. I'm actually on schedule this week. I'm doing it on a Friday. So this is my personal journey of going through a gastric sleeve surgery at the age of 58. I created this channel because when I was researching, I just couldn't find very many channels that were about people of a certain age, as they say. So here I am blogging for myself and blogging for hopefully any of you that need to see this too. So first, my stats. I started my weight loss program August 15th, 2018. And that was my highest weight of 399 pounds. And I had a 6-month program, and in that 6 months, I lost 66 pounds. So on the day of surgery, I weighed 333 pounds. This is week 18. And today I weigh in at 272. Last week I was 274. So I've lost 2 pounds this week. I've lost 61 pounds since surgery and 127 pounds all together since my highest weight back in August. So I'm getting great results. I'm still losing weight. I kind of thought after I had 2 big weeks where I lost 4 pounds and 5 pounds, this week would slow down, but no, I lost 2 pounds. So you know what? I'm going to take that and run. Feeling great, exercising every day, eating the right things that I'm supposed to be eating to stay healthy, protein first, then throwing in some veggies after that. So that all part's going great. So the things I want to talk about today is the very first one, and I've done this a few times, and that is eating out after weight loss surgery. Now keep in mind, I'm just barely 4 months out, so this clearly could change. But at this point in my journey, eating out is a large waste of time. I've done it about 3 times, and I love going out with people and being able to talk and stuff. But things weird happen when I go out to eat. First thing is the waitress always asks, is that all you want? Second of all, it's a little hard for me to find stuff that I'm going to be able to eat. And a couple of times I've just given up and ordered just a regular meal. And then I can't eat hardly any of it. So then I think, wow, this is a great waste of money, even if I am going to take it home. So to this point, the only successful time I feel like I went out was to breakfast, because I could get eggs, and I also got sausage, and I didn't have to buy in huge orders, and it didn't look weird what I ordered. It wasn't so small that it was crazy. The other 2 times were for lunches, and those didn't really work very well. So maybe it will get better. I hope it will get better. I like going out with my friends, but I don't like wasting all the money that it takes. I guess part of it is like, you know, when you're home, you can control what you're eating so well because you're buying what you think you can eat. And at home, I don't have anything around my house anymore that will tempt me. Now, I live by myself, so if you're with a family, you obviously can't do that. But one of the things when I started the program back in August is I went through my pantry and all my cupboards, and I got rid of everything that didn't suit where I wanted to go with my diet. I shouldn't call it a diet, but you know what I mean, what I was going to be willing to eat, and what I wanted to eat was healthy food. So I got rid of all the stuff like that. Now, I didn't just throw it out because, you know what, there are a ton of food places around here that will gladly take your food. So if you're going to do that, don't throw it out. Give it to a food bank somewhere. They could really use it. You'll feel good about getting rid of it out of your house, and you won't have that temptation around. Because I don't have any temptation around, I'm not eating anything bad. Whereas when I go out to eat, well, everything that I used to eat all the time is around me, like potatoes and biscuits and bread, all that stuff that I don't really eat anymore. And it didn't really tempt me when I went out to eat because I didn't eat any of that stuff anyway, but that's just one thing I want to talk about. Was eating out is difficult. If you guys have suggestions beyond getting a doggy bag, I'd like to hear it. That would be great in the comments down below. The other thing, non-scale victory that I wanted to bring up this week was people are starting to notice that I have lost weight. Hello, 126, 27 pounds later. I hope someone would notice. But I was at church last weekend, and I haven't told people at church about my surgery. You guys, if you've seen my other videos, you know I have not had the best results telling people. So I chose not to tell my church. They did know I had a stomach operation. That's what I called it back then, which is true, right? But nothing else. Well, one of the people that I know at church, I had not seen, I don't know that I've seen her since surgery. And she saw me and she was just kind of gobsmacked about the whole thing. Wow, you've lost a lot of weight. And I told her, and she's like, that's terrific. Good for you. And that's as far as the conversation had to go. And you know what? I'm happy with that. I didn't need to go into all the gory details. I'm looking better. Someone's noticing. That's really nice because, you know, your family says stuff to you, but of course your family's going to say stuff to you. Some of my friends don't say. People that kind of objected at the beginning before I had surgery were like, I don't think you need to have surgery. Even though they looked at me and they knew I needed to have surgery or do something drastic, but me losing weight wasn't happening. They weren't altogether approving of me having surgery. And now on the other end of it, it's so weird. They don't really say that stuff anymore, but they also don't acknowledge that I've lost weight or anything like that. So kind of weird. Anyway, kind of nice to have that noticed. Okay, and then the third thing I want to talk about was one of the people that wrote on one of my videos in the comment section asked me to talk about hair loss after weight loss surgery. So buckle up, people. I'm going to talk about it. Oh, yeah, I've had lots and lots of hair loss. Lots of hair loss. It started around, I would say, end of month 2. And it's been hard and fast ever since. Maybe it started earlier, but I didn't notice it till month 2. So I did a whole bunch of research. I've been worried about it all along. Like, could I do something about it? Some people said take biotin, but then I looked up the research because I was a chemistry major in college. And so I kind of like to see the scientific part of it. And research does not show that biotin helps at all. There's a slight possibility it helps with regrowth, but it's not going to help with the loss of the hair itself. So I did more research and I looked again this week, and here's what I found out. And this does jive with what other people had told me. So the deal is when you have weight loss surgery, well, any surgery, your body kind of is in shock anyway, and you are apt to lose some hair. But we're kind of double whammy because not only did we have weight loss surgery, we also are not taking in calories like we were before. And our bodies are like, whoa, wait, what are you doing to us? And so what it decides is we have to keep her organs going. We need to have heart, lungs, all that stuff needs to be running efficiently. If she's not going to feed us, we're going to go do that first. We don't care about the hair. And so because the body doesn't care about the hair, it's not really that your hair is falling out, because hair always falls out all the time. It's just that we're always having regrowth, and so we don't ever notice that. So now, of course, the hair is falling out, but what's happening, because the body's saying, no, we're not going to let the hair grow back. Basically, the new hair is not growing in because the body's not taking the energy and the nutrients from us to do hair growth right now. So 4 months out, it's still bad. It looks bad. But everything that I read says it will pick back up again once the body realizes what's going on and we start getting normalized calories in. So, you know, I should be getting there fairly soon. I started taking biotin, then I saw my nutritionist like 2 weeks later, and she said, don't bother. And then we talked about the science. I'm like, okay, right. I'm not going to bother if that's not going to help. So biotin doesn't, some people swear by it, but maybe they wouldn't have had the hair loss anyway. In my research that I did, it said that 90% of people that have weight loss surgery have hair loss of some degree or another. The other 10% are lucky. It also can be worse and start sooner depending on what cycle your hair's in. On the regrowth side, like if it had just shed everything or a bunch of hair, then it's going to, probably you're going to notice more of it than you would further down the road. So what are the remedies if it's not medical? Well, if you read like Instagram or Facebook groups, People tell you that they all end up getting their hair cut shorter because that's less weight on your hair. And it's also easier to cover up the spots where it's thinning. I have spots that are really thinned out on the top of my hair, which I'm not going to show you. And it's getting bad. And before surgery, I had read that about hair loss. And I thought, yeah, I don't care. I'm 58. Who cares? And then when the hair starts coming out, you're like, okay, I care already. I care. So it's going to happen. But would I rather lose 127 pounds so far and have hair loss, or not have hair loss and not have lost the weight? Well, that's not even a choice for me. My health is so much better already with my diabetic and high blood pressure medicines gone that that's not a choice that I would have made anyway. I can't do anything about it now on this side, but I think that's just one of the side effects we have to live with. And just know every single person I've talked to about it, their hair grows back. And so it's not a forever thing. It's just till your body kind of adjusts to it. They told me in the doctor's office that you should start getting growth back after, or the shedding should stop at about 6 to 7 months out. So fingers crossed, I have 2 more months or so. So all in all, it's been a good week. No complaints here. Hope you all had a great 4th of July. If you have comments down below or questions, I'd love to hear them. I love interacting with you guys and getting to know you. And again, if you know of other channels that are great weight loss surgery channels, list them down below, because I'm always looking for new places to roam. And I know I look at other people's videos and the comments there to try to find new people. And that's how I found a lot of you people that are watching today. All right, everybody, 4th of July is over. The firecrackers are done. Picnics are over for this week. But we get a whole weekend ahead of us, even though we got off on Thursday. So have yourself another great week, everybody. Let's do this. Let's do this thing and be healthy and be happy. Bye, everybody.